Hey everyone, and welcome back to the World War II Solitaire board game channel. Time to do another unboxing video. I just got my latest Kickstarter delivery. It's Maquis, at least I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a worker placement game about the Maquis part of the French resistance. And this is the second edition, so take note that there is a first and second edition, and this is the second edition, so it's the last updated version. So let's see if we can get this open. I was a little bit surprised with how small the box is. You can see here it's about the size of my hand. So we have a beautiful cover. It's published by Side Room Games. Let's take a look at the back. Engaged in Nazi occupation of France in the little war to throw off the yoke of the oppressors and free your homeland. Maquis is a solitaire worker placement game with variable goals and a playtime of approximately 20 minutes. The player places his resistant agents on spaces around town to achieve his goals, blowing up trains, publishing underground newspapers. But at the same time, milice collaborators and Wehrmacht soldiers patrol the area. Agents who can't make it back to the safe house at the end of the day are arrested and never seen again. So yeah, take note, this is a true solitaire game. You cannot play this two-player. It's made to be played solitaire, and those are usually my favorite kind of games. So let's open this guy up, and we have, okay, so this should be the rules. There's also a small cute little rule book, and we have the counters, which you have. If you haven't watched any unboxing videos on my channel yet, I'll let you know how it works. I'll show you all of the components just quickly, and then once we've gone through everything, I will show you everything in great detail. So here we have a bunch of two-sided counters, and these are probably, I'm guessing these are gonna be, okay, we have smuggler, informant, whoops, and these are also, as you can see, double-sided, and they pop out easily. And look at that, this is gonna be our map. Wow, that is so cute. Or maybe that, okay, I'm guessing this is the map, and perhaps this is something like artistic representation of how this actually should look. Well, this is so cute, beautiful. So I'm guessing this is our map. You can see there's a space here, not sure how that works. Gonna be fun finding out. And we have some kind of thing here to keep track of morale and soldiers. And seems like a deck of cards. Yes, sir. And I'm actually not sure how the second version, here we have more cards, mission cards. I'm not sure how the second version, which is different from the first edition, but I think there's additional missions or something like that. So we have some of these player tokens, some cubes, and then we have, oh, that's cool. Always nice. I have a few thousands of these, but it's always nice when they include them, so I don't have to go looking for mine. And I always look. I'm like, oh, maybe they hid something here, maybe $100 bill or something. Okay guys, this is all of the stuff that you get in Maquis second edition, and now that we've seen it all, we're gonna go ahead and take a closer look. Not much to say about these tokens. Some of them are cubes and some of them are, I'm guessing, resistance members, or perhaps, well, we have some of these, they look bad. I'm guessing these are informants or perhaps Gestapo members, something like that. And we have our plastic bags. Let's take a close look at these guys. So these are double-sided, but from the looks of it, they look the same on both sides. So we have safe house, counterfeiter, informant, propagandist, smuggler, chemist lab, forger, fixer, and pharmacist. And on this side we have a burning AA gun, and on the other side it's not burning. And we have a bunch of different tokens, a pistol, some documents, looks like money, food, first aid kit, dynamite, and some poison. And it looks like the same. It looks the same on the back. And let's check this out. Minus morale whenever soldier track is advanced. This is also the components, I gotta say, for this, because it didn't cost very much, this game. I think something like $20 or whatever. And I gotta say the components are really nice for the price. So we have our map here. So I'm not sure. I'm guessing this is the turn track. Fence, Rubardat, Doctor, Spare Room, Field, Radio, Cafe, Safe House, Pont Leveque, Poor District, Pont du Nord, Black Market, Grocer, Field, Spare Room, 2 of them, and Radio B. And then again we have the beautiful beautiful arc here by Jake Staines. Sorry if I butchered your name. And we have our rules. Let's take a look at that. That could be interesting. So we're not going to read the rules. But let's read the introduction here. You're a member of the Resistance, a small band of freedom fighters attempting to dismantle the Nazi occupation of France during World War II. The Axis-controlled government has installed a paramilitary unit called La Milice, tasked with policing the populace and fighting the resistance. Should the resistance prove to be formidable, the government will not hesitate to call in the German military to stamp out dissident. You have 15 days to complete 2 missions before the occupation discovers you. If successful, the resistance has won. However, if the town's morale drops to 0 or all 15 days run out, the occupation succeeds in crushing the resistance. Engage the Nazi occupation of France in une petite guerre, I think that means something like a small war, to throw off the yoke of the oppression and free your homeland. So we have a components list here. And it gives us detail here about how to set up the game. Selecting mission cards. Just telling us about the different phases of the game, ending the game, and then we have difficult modes. Okay, so that's something I really like. I said this many times when I did different games, but solitaire games, a true solitaire game with that is really good should always have a difficulty mode, because the way you're working yourself up towards the ultimate victory gives you a great feeling of accomplishment. And yeah. And here we have mission cards difficulties. We don't only have a difficulty modes on the games themselves. We also have the possibility, looks like, to take out missions. So the mission cards have 4 levels of difficulty. Mix and match difficulty instead of randomly drawing mission cards if you wish to have control over the difficulty level of the missions. So we have easiest, easier, harder, and hardest. And we can see that most of the missions are on, looks like, harder and hardest. But I think it's great that you can start playing, for example, very easy to learn the game, and then you can start with the easiest, and then mix in the easier, then mix in the harder and the hardest. And once you've completed that, you can start playing the easy mode, and then work yourself towards, playing the hardest missions on the hardest level. And, you will have hours and hours and hours of gaming. And again, a great feeling of accomplishment. So we have the cards. Let's start by looking at this is just a deck or something to keep your deck of cards. But let's take a look at the mission cards. This was harder to open than I expected. There we go. So we have 4 mission cards. Free the resistance leader. Destroy AA guns. Milice HQ and bomb the barracks. And I'm gonna show you the whole cards in case you want to read this. I'll give you a moment to pause the video if this is something that you'd like to read. And again, we have beautiful, beautiful art. That's really cool. They look great. Just a little bit curious because I only saw 4 mission cards. For example, free the resistance leader. Or destroy the AA guns. Okay, so I'm guessing these are not the mission cards that you see here. Because there's just 3 of them. Or no, actually, these are going to be the hardest. We have bomb the barracks. We have Milice HQ. We have destroy AA guns. And we have free the resistance leader. And I actually think that maybe these are the new ones in the 2nd edition. Okay, so let's take a look at our last cards. I'm guessing that the other missions, the easy and so on, are going to be in this one. So yeah, I'm going to want to try to open this. Not damage the cards. Easier said than done. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to give you the opportunity here to pause the video if you want to read what's on the on the card. Okay, here we have the other mission cards, the easy and so on. We have some kind of reference card and patrol cards. So let's start by looking at our reference card. So this is just going to be for reference, I'm guessing. And then we have our mission cards. Not sure why these are smaller, but we have the 1-star ones. This one is without stars, so I'm guessing that's going to be something else. 2 stars, 1 star. They're not sorted. Let's take a look. So, aid the spy. Assassination. Destroy the train. Liberate the town. Sabotage. Underground newspaper. Infiltration. Bomb for the officer. Take out the bridges. German shepherds. Coded messages. Milice parade day. Officer's mansion. And double agent. So those are our mission cards. And then we have patrol cards. And I'm guessing these are just going to be randomly drawn, and then we're going to have patrols in these areas. And that's just going to be, these cards are just going to be probably used to control the AI. And again, I gotta say, the card art here on the mission cards, wow, stunning, beautiful. My friends, that is Maquis, I think it's pronounced, 2nd edition. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new to this channel, you might want to subscribe. Like the channel name suggests, I only do World War II games which have solitaire modes or are solitaire games from the ground up. So if you're interested in those kind of games, World War II games, well, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It makes me very happy to see every day I'm getting more subscribers. I'd also be very happy if you would like the video, share the video, give me a comment. Also, you can now become a member of the channel. For only $2.99 a month, you can become a member of the channel. You will get a nice looking badge. So when you comment, everyone can see that you're a prime helper of the channel, prime supporter of the channel. So that's a cool thing. And it helps me to be able to, afford buying new games, presenting to you and showing you how to play them and how they work. Well, I'm not going to babble on, so because I have no time, I have to make more videos. So stay tuned to the channel. See you next time.